Super nutritious, fresh vegetables that can be grown easily in glass or plastic containers without soil or sunlight in 3 to 6 days. Sprouts can be grown in glass jars or plastic containers with nothing more than fresh water. No soil, no sunlight. You can fit a large amount of seeds that would support perhaps 100 servings or more for the space you would devote in a single can of green beans or corn. Now, I have not been known for living a super healthy lifestyle. It has even been rumored that I've gone weeks without cooking. Yet I am super excited about the prospects of sprouts to be included in future sailing adventures. Sailors need energy on an offshore passage and can ill afford to get sick. Sprouts or microgreens are a phenomenal source of proteins, vitamins, and antioxidants. Today I will be focusing on mung bean sprouts and broccoli sprouts. Some of the health benefits they offer include cancer prevention or reduction, ulcer prevention, blood pressure support, digestive wellness, heart health, positive effects of mental health. They have high concentrations of vitamins C, A, and K, with proteins and fibers, calcium and iron, and antioxidants. The seeds are compact, easy to store, and are inexpensive. You can get about 80 yields for a $20 package of broccoli sprout seeds, which comes out to about 6 cents per serving or roughly 25 cents per yield. The mung bean sprouts add up to about 10 cents per serving or 40 cents per yield. Some seeds are super small, while others are larger. The larger ones require larger portions per yield. So in this scenario, smaller might be better. This will require some water usage, but there are techniques to leverage water rationing and still grow sprouts. Stay until the end of this video for that tip and the answers to other questions that a sailor might have. Let's get into it. Seeds. To grow sprouts, we need seeds. Today we're going to use Rainbow Heirlooms Waltham 29 broccoli non-GMO sprout seeds and Nature Jim's mung bean sprouts. The broccoli seeds are incredibly small, and we only need 2 tablespoons to fill a wide-mouth large mason jar full of sprouts. The mung bean seeds are larger, and we will need twice as many large seeds to yield a similar amount of what the small seeds will yield. That works out to a 1/4 cup of large seeds to fill a large mason jar. Containers. For this demonstration, we will use clean, wide-mouth mason jars, where the opening will breathe and strain water. To sanitize these containers, I've immersed them in boiling water. But bleach would be an alternative option to sanitize. In short, you just want a clean container, minimizing possible contaminants. Lids. To strain water, I will be using these metal mesh lids, especially made for growing sprouts. Cheesecloth or plastic mesh held to the top of a container with a rubber band will work just as well. You want to allow for seed ventilation and for straining water. We start by immersing the seeds in water, at least 3 times the volume of the seeds, for 8 hours. Different seeds have different recommended soak times, but generally soaking overnight works for most types of seeds. We do this to wake the seeds up out of dormancy and wash off any possible preservatives. The following morning, we start the rinsing process. With a good amount of water, I'm rinsing 2 to 3 times per day and rinsing the seeds twice over per occurrence. I'm new to this, so I want to establish a baseline of success, and I am using lots of water. But I will soon start experimenting with using less water per rinse to see how it affects the yield. Based upon other YouTube videos, it seems likely that I will find ways to optimize the amount of water required for this process. We continue this rinsing process consistently over the next 4 to 6 days. We should expect bountiful harvests in that time. It took me 4.5 days to harvest the broccoli sprouts and 5.5 days to harvest the mung bean sprouts. Now here's some really useful information for sailors. Do I need to use glass jars, or will plastic containers work as well? Good news. Sprouts can be grown in plastic, wide-mouth containers. They can even be grown in recycled grocery store vegetable containers. Do I need special lids? The sprouts need ventilation. Cheesecloth or plastic mesh cut to size and held over the top of a container with a rubber band will work well for this purpose. Do these seeds need sunlight? No. Though placing the sprouts in sunlight during their late stages helps them green up. Will sprouts grow in hot or cold weather? This could be an issue. They grow best around 70 degrees. You may want to try to cool them off if you are in 80 degrees or above temperatures. They can be placed in cool, dark places and grow. Try to keep them warm or in a blanket in colder weather. Is there a way to grow the sprouts with less water consumption? Yes. Check out Easy Alfalfa Sprouts from the Sailing Vagabond Epicurean YouTube channel, where he shows how to grow alfalfa sprouts in a recycled cherry tomato container using a damp paper towel. I'm certain sprouts in general will grow, and I suspect certain varieties will fare better with less water than others. So expect a follow-on video from me on that topic. If you have experience growing sprouts underway and can provide tips about water rationing, I'd love to see that in the comments. Growing sprouts is easy, tasty, and healthy. In short, a no-brainer for an offshore passage in my mind. I want to thank Adventure Man Dan for including sprouts in one of his YouTube episodes, which is what inspired my efforts. Thank you to my subscribers. I appreciate your support, and thank you for watching. Until next time.